about what's up with XRP in the XRP community. No core market cap XP is at around 36 cents, basically consolidating right now before probably the next leg up. But wait, today we have a lot of crazy news, guys. It's about to get pretty hectic. Grab your popcorn because before I jump into system financial advisor system of value only. Maybe turn one more sweeto. From the old financial system to the new, we cannot make these things up. Now, if we go down here, when was this? This was a week ago. We're going to talk about this afterwards. Listen very carefully.
I think to my mind, 3 years, right? And it's the combination of two things. So it's a combination of players like us who are laying the infrastructure, laying the pie, the surveys, the plot sewage, the plumbing and everything else. And then second, riders taking on.
The rails have been built, guys. 3 years, which correlates with, come on now, 2025. Who talked about 2025? Guys, the thread I posted. This came out a week ago, by the way. Again, the reset either happens this autumn, this fall, or in 2024, 2025, guys. Banks given 3 years, 2025, to comply with ISO 20022 based on FedNow service. Failure to do so, and they will become obsolete. Again, it all points to a certain timeline, guys, right? So, when do you guys really think it will take place? This year, next year, or a few years from now? You guys can go ahead and comment down below. But there does seem to be some type of proof of when we could see that take place. The reset, right? Now guys, we're to the fun part of XRP in the XRP community. Now this is called White. Interesting. From XRP Crypto Wolf. Is Ripple trolling the XRP community? Now guys, we cannot make these things up. This is actually hilarious. Ripple, can you decode the code? Right? There's a challenge right there. Ripple is hosting a decode challenge that kicks off, as you guys can see. Pretty interesting, isn't it? If you go down here from David Shorts, yes, no. Isn't that hilarious? Again, basically Ripple backs the Riddlers, right? Confirmed. Guys, a lot has been happening recently from Kang Space. Look at this. We are near Prepare Your Minds. Mr. Pool just posted this yesterday, right? Very interesting. And then, supposedly, Q is back. Throw us a bone, Q. We have been waiting for what seemed like an eternity. What's going on? It had to be done this way, they posted. And then, shall we play a game once more? As we see, which correlates with this. Q just returned 1700 days after the first post, on the day that took place, right? We go down here. You guys, are you ready to serve your country again? Remember your oath. And then it's actually interesting, guys, because look at this 113, right? Isn't that crazy? From Fojack, Mr. Pool, as well another connection to Mr. Pool 3-6, and then the Supreme Court in a 6-3 decision, right? If we go down here, which is quite interesting, guys, watch closely. April, May, June, July, watch closely. 9/11, guys, this is how we know destruction will take place, right? Stay alert. Early warning systems will fail. This is how we know the reset is either going to be taking place this year or a few years from now, right? It's because of early warning systems will fail. And when that takes place, the reset is next, guys. Hold on, guys. It says it right here, doesn't it? Reset will occur swiftly, financial reset overnight. Then next after that is swift to be readjusted 2021-2022, abrupt change, right? It could possibly honestly take this year. Why? Because the rails have been built already, right? Interesting. Do note that not only today or yesterday was 6/24/2022, which is 666, but it is also the day the moon joins the planetary alignment that began 6/5/22, the day Trump turned 666,000 hours old. Also, Freemasonry was officially founded on June 24th in the year 1717. Isn't that crazy, right? Again, a lot of correlations with numbers, right? We talked about how certain events do take place, as we see from 10 to Savage. As we see Freemasons motto, order out of chaos. Ruling happened on June 24th. The Freemasons Grand Lodge birthday, right? Those who can't see the big picture are just pawns helping advance the elite's plans. Again, pretty crazy stuff to say the least, guys. 3R sweetout. Can anyone see what is rising in the east? As we see what's happening in the east, guys, right? If we go down here, and then which correlates with this tweet right there. Pretty interesting, isn't it, guys, right? A lot of symbology, as we see right here from Crypto Knowledge, The Economist. We have seen this before, right? Some similarities. Again, didn't David Schwartz posted something similar, right? And Mr. Poole, which correlates with this. The Economist says it again. Look at that. The coming food catastrophe, right? Wheat. Nailed the top, basically. Nailed it. Wow. By the way, guys, these people are definitely in the know, right? Certain people. Definitely. Only one to sweet out. 27th it's about to get a little nuts. As we see, which correlates with 27th is going to be fun. Now, there seems to be a lot of delta, as we see a lot of pictures, right? 27, 28. We'll see what happens, guys. The Brighton shows national sweetout. Red Sox 5-0 this season in blue and yellow. Blue and yellow are the colors of 2022. Isn't that crazy, right, guys? Isn't that crazy? Which correlates with this. Interesting. Call of Duty went gold. Again, blue, and you guys see someone picked it up. It also has a subliminal, you guys know, blue and gold seeds. Isn't that crazy, right? Series B is, blackouts, as I said. Which correlates with this from Zero Hedge. Giant sunspot currently facing Earth and still growing, capable of emitting powerful solar flares. Isn't that crazy, right? We are prepared and doing everything we can to predict and mitigate their effects. Guys, a lot of narratives everywhere. Now, do we know why we are seeing all these crazy narratives happening all around the world, right? There's a reason why. It's because the on-demand economy no one understands yet, but when it happens, it changes the world forever. The final chance before automation and UBI, the final chance, right? The reason why all this is happening, guys, is for one purpose, right? It's because the collapse of the current system to onboard the new one. Basically, that's the reason. We have been seeing a lot of events recently throughout the years. By the way, problem, reaction, solution leading to the grand event with the core interest of finance and control, right? Dominoes tip closer and closer each day to the event. Again, when it happens, when the flip of the switch occurs overnight, and you see the trillions flood as the accounts are issued onto the ledger, only those paying attention will reap the rewards, right? It is the end of the greatest financial opportunity to ever exist. You guys must be prepared, but you guys are. Aren't you? 31 RMS Sweetout. I've been pointing in September this whole time. As we see right here, look at that, September 1322, guys, 1322-9, which is 9/13/22, Big Bang Theory, right? Interesting. If you go to this suite, from Riddles, July 22, August 22, 1, August 22, September 22, 2, September 22, October 22, 3. 3 is when moon, right? Which correlates with fall. Now, look at this, guys. 9/22, right? That's when, I'm pretty sure there's an 8-week period for when they distribute the Spark tokens. If you go back here though, as Babakuk said, no moon until September 22, right? Flare unlocks value. There we go, guys. Now, the fountain for Tay0 comes from Babakuk's. Ripple releases an official riddle. Flare goes live July 4th. The case is ending. Q is back. Couldn't ask for a better time. So entertained, guys. All this is happening at this specific moments in time. Isn't that pretty crazy? Again, it's a lot of entertainment, right, to say the least. But anyways, that's hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. If you guys would please leave a like, subscribe, and Mason Day, and yes, see ya.